The Philippine national football team is the national football team of the Philippines and represents the country in international football. The team is controlled by the Philippine Football Federation, the governing body of football in the Philippines. History: in September 2006, the country fell to 195th on the FIFA World Rankings, its lowest ever. By the end of the year, the Philippines moved back up to 171st overall, after a good run in the 2007 ASEAN Football Championship qualification. They were able to win 3 games in a row, which was a first for the Philippines and thus qualifying for the 2007 ASEAN Football Championship. Coach at that time Aris Caslib aimed to reach the semi-finals with 2 wins at the group stage. The decision came despite Philippine Football Federation President Juan Miguel Romualdez stating that they would still be underdogs in the tournament and that they mustn't raise their expectations too high, as the Philippines have only won their first ever win of the tournament during the 2004 edition. The Philippines eventually failed to reach their target, only getting a draw in 3 matches. Their poor performances led to Caslib's resignation, as well as the refusal of the PFF to register and enter the qualification stages for the 2010 FIFA World Cup. They would be one of 4 nations, all from Southeast Asia, not to enter after a record number of entries. However, it was revealed that the decision not to enter the 2010 as well as the 2006 World Cup qualification was made during the PFF presidency of Rene Haddad, whose term ended in 2003. Instead, the PFF wanted to focus on domestic and regional competitions. The Philippines failed to qualify for any major competition in 2008. They missed out on the 2008 AFC Challenge Cup only on goal difference, and the 2008 AFF Suzuki Cup with an inferior goals scored record. In 2010, they qualified for the 2010 AFF Suzuki Cup, where they stayed undefeated in the group stage and also went on to beat defending champions Vietnam, becoming one of the biggest upsets in the history of the tournament. The team reached a knockout stage for the first time, eventually losing to Indonesia in the semi-finals. In 2011, the Philippines qualified for the AFC Challenge Cup for the first time since qualifiers were introduced in the tournament. On July 3, 2011, the Philippines recorded their first ever victory in FIFA World Cup qualification, beating Sri Lanka for a Euro-0 in the second leg of the first preliminary round. They advanced 5-1 on aggregate, drawing 1-1 in the first leg before winning at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. The Philippines advanced to the second round against Kuwait, where the Filipinos were beaten 5-1 on aggregate, losing both matches. On March 11, 2012, the Philippines recorded its first win in the AFC Challenge Cup by defeating previous champions India 2-0 and followed by another victory on March 13, which they won 2-1 against Tajikistan, thus qualifying for the semi-finals for the first time. However, on March 16, 2012, the team suffered a 2-1 defeat against Turkmenistan in their semi-finals match. The Philippines made up for their semi-finals loss to Turkmenistan by beating Palestine for a Euro-3 to win third place. On September 29, 2012, the Philippines won the 2012 Philippine Peace Cup by winning all of the 3 matches. It was also their first title since the 1913 Far Eastern Games. On November 30, 2012, the team made it to the semi-finals of the 2012 AFF Suzuki Cup. The Rizal Memorial Stadium hosted its first Suzuki Cup match, a 0-0 draw against Singapore. Singapore won the semi-finals by winning the return leg in Singapore, 1-0. Team image, kit history. In March 2008, the PFF signed a 3-year, a ±9 million contract with Mizuno to become the official outfitter and equipment supplier of the national team, as well as becoming a major partner in its grassroots development programs. The previous outfitter was Adidas. On June 4, 2012, the PFF signed a 3-year agreement with Puma to become the official kit sponsor of the national team. They will be releasing the official long-term home and away kits soon in association with Cougar Athletic Trends, with designs said to be comparable to that of Italy and Cameroon and other nations that use Puma as their kit designers. The traditional home kit is similar to the France national team. blue jersey, white shorts, and red socks. However, in recent times, the home and away kit has either been all blue, all red or all white. Currently the home kit is all blue, while the away kit is all white. Home, away, names. Under the official FIFA trigram, the team's name is abbreviated as FI. This acronym is used by FIFA, the AFC and the AFF to identify the team in official competitions. The team is also identified under the International Organization for Standardization country code for the Philippines as PHL. However, the team was more commonly known as the RP, the acronym for the country's official name, Republica ng Pilipinas, which the local press used when they referred to the team as the RP Booters, or the RP11. This was until late October 2010 when the Department of Foreign Affairs decided to change the official abbreviation of the country from RP to PH, or PHL, to be in line with ISO standards. The local press have since referred to the team as either PHPHL Booters, or PHPHL11. The national team is referred to as the Azkuls. The name was coined when an online Philippine football community proposed the nickname Cali Azul, which was modified to Azul Cali, shortened to AZ Cal, and finally became Azkal, a word that is similar to Filipino term Azkal meaning street dog. Oiatskalsa became a trending topic on Twitter during the semi-finals of the 2010 AFF Suzuki Cup. They are also known as the Tri-Euro Stars, which is derived from the 3 stars on the Philippine flag, although this nickname is not frequently used. Facilities. During the early years of the Philippine national team, they played their home matches at the Manila Carnival Grounds. By 1934 it became the site of the Rizal Memorial Sports Complex. One of the facilities within the complex is the 30,000-capacity National Stadium, known as the Rizal Memorial Track and Football Stadium or simply the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Since its opening, it has been the home venue of the Philippine national team. However, it has also become a hub for athletics. The continued use for athletics along with poor maintenance has deteriorated the stadium, and the 1991 Southeast Asian Games was the last time it was used for international football matches. In early 2009, the Philippine Sports Commission planned to transform it to a modern football stadium which would make it usable by the national team for international matches. Other stadiums used, players, current squad, the clubs refer to the club the player was playing for during the match date. This may not be the same with the player's current club. Match dates: May 19 – Euro 30, 2014, Opposition, Afghanistan, Laos, Turkmenistan, Maldives, Palestine, Competition, 2014 AFC Challenge Cup, Recent call-ups, the following players have been called up for the Philippines within the past 12 months. Previous squads, coaches, fixtures and results. Tournament records. See also, Philippines Women's National Football Team, Football in the Philippines, references. External links, Philippine Football Federation, Philippines at FIFA.com, Philippines World Football ELO ratings at eloratings.net.